So one of Gervonta's main rivals, Devin Haney, gave his reaction to Gervonta's draw against Lamont Roach, where he said, quote, "I was waiting for the backflip. Where is Leonard ballhead ass? Nah, but for real, that fight motivated me to get back. I'm excited for May 2nd. Then when the fans were clowning Devin Haney for getting cheated by Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney shared a post to remind them that he is still undefeated for a reason, because cheating doesn't count. While Gervonta, unlike him, he's not 31-0. He's 30-1. And that one shouldn't be a draw. It should have had been a loss if we all being honest. The referee did his freaking job. Then Lamont Roach should be the winner. He should be the champion in the lightweight division, not Gervonta. Well, like Devin Haney said, the Haney curse continues. I mean, Gervonta went out of his way to defend the cheater and Ryan Garcia. When Devin Haney got cheated, he was able to reverse the loss to a no contest because cheating obviously doesn't count. Well, Lamont Roach can do a similar thing. He can petition to the commission to count the knockdown as a knockdown, as they should. If he has a good lawyer, he has a good case to reverse the decision from a draw to a majority win decision, especially when Gervonta told the public immediately after the fight he's not going to give Lamont Roach a rematch. Not just next. Gervonta said, forget about it. I'm not going to give Lamont Roach a rematch this year. If anything, is going to be next year, which from the sound of it, Tank is probably never going to fight Lamont Roach again. I mean, if you're not going to fight him this year, how the hell are you going to fight him a year from now? Think about it. The man pretty much just beat Gervonta. Even without a loss, Gervonta got a draw. I mean, Gervonta went around telling everyone that Devin Haney is pillow-fisted. However, he's a middleweight, and it's like, wait a minute. Which one is it? You worried about his size even though he's pillow-fisted? Well, ironically, Lamont Roach is a featherweight. He moved up in weight and beat Gervonta. So how is he not going to run it back with the man that pretty much dropped him and embarrassed him? Leading up to this fight, Tank was talking about he has more skills than everyone. And he already has more power than pretty much almost everyone. Gervonta went as far as saying he even has more skills than Floyd. Then he caught himself and said, me and Floyd Mayweather have equal amount of skill. When Gervonta said that, I told you guys, Gervonta truly don't believe that. For multiple reasons. One, every time Floyd had a close fight where he won, it's not even like Floyd had a draw. He ran it back with that person immediately. That's confidence. Gervonta, on the other hand, he doesn't want to run it back with the man that pretty much just beat him. Second of all, if Gervonta was that confident that he's as skillful as Floyd and is more skillful than all the fighters today, then why did Tank never fight Devin Haney to begin with? Remember, Devin Haney was the undisputed champion in his own division, and Gervonta chose not to fight the man. He was the mandatory and everything. He was the A side. Gervonta was clowning Devin Haney for being an email champion. But when Devin became undisputed, ironically, Gervonta chose to become an email champion to win the WBA title through email instead of fighting the undisputed champion Devin Haney. Tank even admitted on tape that he turned down Turkey's biggest money and legacy fight for Gervonta to fight Devin Haney. Why? It's because he didn't want to get robbed. But we were under the impression Gervonta was going to knock him out anyway. That's how Tank was talking. Then what's the problem? So it wasn't adding up. Seeing Gervonta's skill, his power, his athleticism, and then him avoiding the best. The likes of Devin Haney, Shakur, and not Keyshawn. I think that really has something to do with Devin Haney versus Gervonta doghouse sparring in front of Floyd. I think Gervonta lost a lot of confidence back then because he was 4 years older than Devin. He was like 20 years older, 21. On the other hand, Devin was like 16, 17 years old. And for Devin Haney to make Gervonta wave the white flag in front of everyone, including Floyd, that really took Gervonta confidence away. He didn't truly feel that he was the most skillful fighter in the world, because if he did, he would have had fought Devin Haney in a heartbeat. One thing Devin Haney has is confidence. That man is full of confidence because he was calling out everyone, and he fought everyone that agreed to fight him or raised his hand to fight him. We're talking about the boogeyman version of Devin. A lot of people forget. Devin Haney and Keyshawn are the same age, and look at Devin Haney's resume. So don't get it twisted. After watching Gervonta versus Lamont Roach, I see why Gervonta avoided Devin Haney all this time. And I see why Gervonta really is not interested in fighting Shakur, and especially Keyshawn at the lightweight division right now, is obviously they are great counterpunchers. The way Gervonta was reaching and making mistakes, Lamont Roach was catching him every time when he was standing on that center line that he's not supposed to be at, that his trainers kept telling him, stay out of that center line. Well, guess what? You guys saw Rodriguez versus Devin Haney. Gervonta has similar reach. Gervonta is shorter. How the hell is he going to close the gap on Devin? And that's why Gervonta didn't want to fight Devin and kept calling him a middleweight, even though he said he's pillow-fisted. Remember, Lamont Roach was the smaller guy. He moved up in weight to fight Gervonta. And he was the one that was bullying Gervonta in the ring. He was backing up Gervonta and everything. Lamont Roach was a tank last night, not Gervonta. Gervonta acted as if he was driving a truck and he was on a head-on collision with a tank in Lamont Roach. In my eyes, Lamont Roach won that fight with or without the knockdown. But if that knockdown was counted, even though the referee started counting, then even the judges would have had Gervonta losing and Lamont Roach winning, as they should have had. I mean, let's not forget, Gervonta was a 16-1 favorite for a reason. This was pretty much a cherry pick gone wrong. With that being said, go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below. And to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, Akhi TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Tank, I just wanted to ask earlier, you said, hopefully you can get the rematch with Lamont next, but everybody looks at you as the face of boxing and as somebody who calls the shots. Do you want that rematch next? And if so, how likely it is that we're to see that fight happen again this year?
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure. But hopefully we can get it before. Nah, it probably won't be this year.
Is that the one you want next?
It's definitely the one I want next, but it's not gonna be next.
Oh, well, what is?
You might see it in a minute. Definitely might see it in a minute.